Good afternoon, my fellow lovely people of Earth. This is Bren. I'm going to do a quick reading after I explain what I've been doing to raise my vibration. And the short of it is just taking one step at a time, meditating and raising your vibration. So, in order to do that, I've learned two important things. What you focus on and what you are aware of becomes your reality. We programmed these programs into our brain because of society, our parents, and whatnot, and they no longer work for us. I'm dealing with getting rid of some past serious trauma, and I don't believe I have an attachment problem. I'm attached to my child, but not material possessions anymore. As I figured out the other day, I haven't even shopped for clothes in like a year and a half. And the only thing I've been buying is like knowledge, which is a good sign. But to shift your awareness, and when you do that, the world around you changes. You have no control over what is happening around you. You have control over what's in here because the universe is mental. I know that sounds funny, but everything in the universe exists in here and in our heart. But what you focus on becomes your reality. And also, to get rid of these negative thought patterns, when they come up, I've learned that you just need to be a neutral witness to your emotions, your thoughts, and stuff. If a difficult situation happens, you need to change your perspective and not think that it's so difficult and be like, this is happening, this will change, and this will go away just like every other thing in my life. Now, when you hold on to it, that's when you hold on to it, you block your chakras, your vibration is low. Um, Stuff happens like self sabotage, overspending money, overeating, not being happy with your life in general, always blaming things that happen to you on the outside world. Now, some things are out of your control, and it does create a difficult situation for you to get over, and that may be blamed on the outside world, but it's up to you as to how you react to these situations. And I've learned best to witness it, say, yes, this is happening. Oh, I went through some trauma. I'm going to look at it and maybe cry, because crying does help. There's no shame in crying. And I'm going to forgive it and let it go and say that it no longer serves me where I'm going to the 5D. The energy is already here. We have to align ourselves with this energy. And the easiest way to do that is, like I said, shift your awareness, shift your perspective, shift what you are perceiving, because it's not what it actually is. It's what your brain is telling you what it is. It's these programs that are stuck in our brains. And I'm going to say it's not an easy thing. You have to consciously work on yourself. You need to live every day with intention. And, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, so the three cards that I've drawn, I have 5 oracle cards. 3 are from one deck, 2 are from another deck, and it goes like this. This is the first one I got, and it says One Ring Circus. I know I've been feeling a little bit alone in my healing process, and I think that happens to a lot of other people, and we're afraid of sharing what's going on for fear of like what other people would think. And we need to be gathering our soul tribes right now, the people that are going to support us in the future. And if you don't have a soul tribe yet, now's the time to create it. I'll read you the One Ring Circus. Okay, it says, you are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you're acquiring along the way makes you particularly competent, capable, and of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Independent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. Sorry. You can achieve anything at this time. Let your light shine. Independence is also key while doing this. Assurance, self-reliance, we all have that inside of us. We're all coming from the same divine. All of this energy and power around us ripples to the next person in this pool of consciousness we live in. We just have to change our perspective and see how we actually view the world that is external to us. And we can do that by reprogramming our own brains, removing the things that no longer serve us, replacing it with empty space that the universe can come and fill for you. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? That's also what I've been saying about most situations now. I just look at it and I say, well, isn't this just wonderful? It changes your perspective really quickly. The other thing is gratitude. I've been listing every day everything that I'm grateful for. Now, your lists don't have to be different every day. They can be the same list or they can be slightly different. The point here is you're being grateful for where you are now as opposed to where you were when these conflicts or trauma happened to you. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Okay, the next card we have here is called Spark. It has a woman playing violin with hearts on it. She's obviously in her divine feminine and being extremely creative and making music. So let's read Spark. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, begin any endeavor. Attraction is as high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. So, what I'm also hearing from our source, our universe, is to go with the flow. I know I've said this before, but go with the flow and have fun. I'm getting celebrate and meditate. That's all you need to do right now. Celebrate and meditate. And rest. You deserve rest and you deserve peace. You deserve rest and you deserve peace to remove these things, programs in your brain that no longer serve you. And it's the end of winter right now, and I know that the universe has put me into a slowdown period. And so I've slowed down and I haven't been pushing, because normally I'm a kind of a perfectionist and a controlling person. Well, when it comes to things like my work. And so I've surrendered that to the universe, and I'm taking my time, and I'm being gentle with myself, and I am focusing right now just on raising my vibration, being me, creating what I can. I will journal every morning, and then every morning I draw something in my journal with colored pens. I'll show you my colored pens. And my journal. And I go in there every day, every morning, after I drink a glass of water and thank the divine for giving me another day, because I truly love being alive. And I don't, before I was doing this and actually working on myself, I was not enjoying the journey. And so by doing this and being present right now in the now, because that's all we have is actually the now. The past is even a program. The future isn't here yet, so why worry about something we can't control that's not even here yet? So stay on your path, whatever it is that you're doing that gives you that feeling of spark and stoking your flame. Journaling and drawing every morning does that for me. And then I will dance. I'll dance because that's my celebration. And after that, I do a little bit of yoga, and that is my morning routine. I've also changed my diet. I used to be fully plant-based, and during this traumatic time in my life, I started eating junk food, fast food, and I noticed that I felt heavy. It was hard to get out of bed. Everything just felt heavy, gross, stuck, like I was stuck in tar. And I realized, well, why? Of course I'm feeling this way. I'm feeding myself absolute shit. So of course I'm feeling like shit. Doesn't that make sense? So of like three weeks ago, I'd been slowly trying to transition back into vegan, and I'm like, you know what? F this trying, just do it. Just don't buy anything that's not whole food, plant-based. Which is sometimes hard for me because I was, when the trauma was happening, I was under eating. And then when it ended, my body got such a release, and I was in a deep rest state, and I gained weight really rapidly. So now I'm trying to fix that because I can't go into the 5D without my crystalline light body. That would be terrible. Okay, now the third card we have is the Wizard of Awareness. We have this Celtic symbol in the back. I can't remember what it's called, but it literally means like you are seeing in all directions. You are aware of all the directions, and he is the Wizard of Awareness, so that makes sense, right? And I was just talking about what you are aware of is what your mind focuses on and makes into your reality. So let's check out what this card means. Wizard of Awareness. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Like I was just saying, be a witness to what you're going through. Don't take it personally, because these things pass. So, be still and observe what you're going through. Don't judge it. Kiss it and send it away with love. And forgive yourself. And set boundaries for yourself so people don't walk all over you. I'm saying this as an empath. And part of what I've learned during this whole year is my self-love and my self-worth. And I'm never going to let anybody walk over me like that again. So I've become more aware, and I'm creating boundaries for myself as well as other people. All right, here we go. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinions or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and in a continual shifting and change. No matter how much you want things to stay the same, the Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you are experiencing now. It's all good. It's all good. Let it be, and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So really, your job at this time is to go internal. Look at yourself. Pull out these things that are in you that are hindering you from moving forward and finding this spark. And like I said, start slowly. Don't overwhelm yourself. This is not supposed to be a worrying thing to do. This is actually start enjoying your life, start your journey, start enjoying your journey, start doing things that make you happy. I mean, of course, take care of yourself, and that is another important thing that I wanted to speak of is self-care. Take care of yourself first before you take care of anybody else. Even if you have a child, you're a better parent, you're a better mother when your head is right. And then you take care of your child. I mean, you're always going to be taking care of your child. But you should take care of yourself as well as you're taking care of your child. And if you don't have a child, be the mother you wished you had for yourself. Okay. Second deck, the first card I got was Conflict. And this says will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, controversy. Now, this sometimes can be, I think most of the time, this is conflict with others. But right now, what I'm getting from the universe and I've been seeing this card come up lately a lot. I think this is conflict within ourselves to get this done. Also, our mind is attached to our ego. And when we stop listening to our mind and we start listening to our higher consciousness and being more aware of what we want to be aware of and less aware of these things that are getting in our way, that causes conflict. The mind freaks out and is like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to just let go control? Just surrender this to the universe? You can't even see the universe. Yeah, I know, it's brilliant. This is conflict within ourselves. Don't let this card get you down, because I see the 5 of Wands with this, obviously conflict. This is not 5 of Wands. This is the Tao Oracle. And this is conflict within ourselves. I'm seeing our consciousness. Well, no, reverse that. I'm seeing our ego trying to butt heads with our consciousness. It's freaking out in there. People are having, I'm a business owner, so I have clients, and people are having serious issues right now. And I believe it starts with conflict within ourselves. So we have to get this right. Just become a witness to what is going on with this conflict in ourselves. That's actually, this conflict within us will show us where these holes in our energy are, and we can plug them up and not let this shit happen in the future. And then the card I got right after I pulled the conflict card is called Great Power. Okay? And this says strength of character, authority, because we are taking authority of our own consciousness here, being aware of what we want to be aware of. We are taking authority over our lives again. Instead of just living like in situationship after situationship and trying to do something that we don't even want to do, like getting a job that does not suit us, or that we are not in control of. This says we are allowed to be in control of our own lives. Don't let your fear, your scarcity mindset, the conflict, don't let this get in the way. It's there, and like I said, just look at it as a non-judgmental witness. Yes, it's there. It will pass. When it passes, I'm going to be in great power of my life. This is great power of your life. It says self-confidence, leadership, peak condition. You will be in the peak condition of your life to enter the 5th dimension, which is already occurring. You will be ready with all of your limiting beliefs gone. You will be ready to be in your great power. Your strength of character is going to expand, and we are going to be filled with knowledge that the universe gives us. That's why we got to get rid of this old program. So we need room for new things, new ways of looking at the world. And I just named a few of them. Perspective and awareness are key. And also, if you need to, isolate, be alone, take some time off work if you can. I know people are in different phases of their healing, and I can't tell you to just leave work if you need that money, but try not to think of it as I need money, I need money, I need money. Think of it as I'm choosing to go to work today. Divine, thank you for another day that I get to go to work. make money, feed myself and my family, or feed myself and afford this house I live in, or feed myself and afford my apartment and my car payments. But don't ever say like, I need this, because that's actually being pushy to the universe. Just accept what's going on, hope for better, focus on, I'm going to be successful. I am successful. I am successful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 tarot cards here. The first 2 are literally earth cards, which is pentacles. And the first one is the Page of Pentacles. Cheerful, reliable, intelligent, sometimes mischievous. I'm looking at this as not a mischievous card. This is the Page of Pentacles. It's a message of earning money. What it says at the bottom is a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start more rewarding and uplifting career. To me, this makes me think of, because it says learn something, a promotion or scholarship. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I believe some of us are getting mentors, earth angels, somebody to help guide us on our way. The earth doesn't want us to be left behind in stagnation and dust and in the 3D. If there are other people ascending, they're going to start mentoring. It's part of what my channel is right now. It's also confirmation for me as well to be saying these things out loud. And like I said in one of my other past videos, I am a perception of you and you're a perception of me. So they're placed here in your feed to just confirm what you're feeling. The second card we got is 3 of Earth. I always associated the 3 of Pentacles with literally working with the divine. It says here, though, your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions. It's this spark. Okay? It's this spark. Listening to your heart, because we make decisions from our heart, not just our mind. Listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy, your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth into the world. The world wants what you want. It wants to make this possible. It's trying so hard here. I mean, what do we have with the spark, this great power, the 3 of Earth? I mean, this is all working towards a common goal here. Yes, of course, we're all going to have different goals as to what we're doing with our creative selves. And that's the beauty of it. Because you are the only you. So next that we have is the 2 of Water, which is the 2 of Cups. This says you're falling in love or experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationship. Marriages or romantic partnerships in distress can still be saved. Don't give up. Okay, I'm not seeing this terribly as a love card or 2 people meeting, although it can. I'm taking this right now because I see all these cards as the first 2 cards. I'm seeing the last 3. You're falling in love with yourself. This is you and your divine consciousness finding their way back to themselves. If you've been disattached from your higher consciousness, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever you want to call them, your higher power, we've been disconnected. If you went through a crisis that was terrible and you just kept saying, this is terrible, then that was what the universe was reflecting back to you. But if you look back, and now you can't change the past, but you can look back to the past and say, yes, this happened for a reason. And I'm grateful to where it got me now. Okay, so I believe the Two of Water is us finding ourselves again, becoming in balance with our entirety, our soul, our body, our mind, our consciousness, our higher power. That all needs to be in balance, as well as the masculine and feminine divine powers that reside in every human being, no matter what your gender is. I don't care. We still have masculine and feminine energies in every sex, has a masculine and feminine side. And I also believe this is talking about that too. This is talking about balance. Twos are always balancing. This is balance within ourselves. We're creating an ecosystem within ourselves in where we trust ourselves and we are able to connect to the divine once again. So there is such thing as free will, and that is when your mind or your ego makes up your decisions for you, and people think that that is freedom. Well, yeah, you have free will to make your own decisions. There's also divine will. And we're trying to get into the divine will because the divine knows exactly what's best for us. So if you just say every day, like, I'm working on my divine will, I am working to raise my vibrations, and what I choose to be aware of will be reflected back to me in my world. So just be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Letting past traumas and things like that go is a difficult thing. But if you do it in small doses, it's not. Because small changes equal big change. And this is a process reprogramming your brain, especially if you're an adult and you've had these programs running in you for, like at least a couple decades. They've become a part of you, but don't say that. Say I put them there and I can remove them and I can replace them with better programs that serve my highest good. And then we have the Star card. Okay. This says you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So this says exactly what I was just saying. All of these things are getting removed, that you're removing from your program that you've been programmed with, that we live in this hologram life. It literally is a mirror that reflects our own thoughts and emotions back to us, will be replaced with optimism. So be an empty room, get rid of the things that no longer serve you. Be an empty room and get ready for this energy to come in, because now we also have the Emperor, which also talks about authority. This one, the Great Power, talked about authority. This is structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. But the Emperor is also an embodiment of all the kings, and he is obviously controls the Tarot land. He's the Tarot Emperor. But he's a leader. He's got leaderships. He's the authority. This is also, I believe, talking about being an authority over your own life. And also, if you feel like leading, now is the time to do it. Don't be a false prophet. Just lead from your authentic self. Because we have so much wisdom to offer. Our wisdom runs so deep. We're ancient. All of our souls are. We have the wisdom from all the time. And then last we have Three of Fire. So Three of Wands. Three of Wands. It says stop to take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing on your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all of your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. This is literally the spark that this is Three of Fire. It's moving out, waiting for your ships of spark to come in. These literally all go together. It's crazy how synchronicities work. And it's telling you to take patience. Like, take your time. Be intentional with what you're creating. Review your long-term plans too. Don't just do something because it feels good now and then later it's going to end. Make plans for a long-term future, because right now is the time to do it. What we're manifesting is literally happening. And if you resonated with any of this, if you like my energy, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach the masses. Maybe I'm trying to lead. I don't know. See, I have a business and it's going fine, but I also feel the call to do something much bigger than that. And yeah, that's what I'll leave you with. Hit the like and subscribe button. It's totally free and it would make my day. And if this only sees one person today, I hope it helps you. And I love you all, and I hope you have a blessed day.